Go and throttle up.
Ah, come on now. 69 viewers, come on now. Come on, bruh. What's going on, everybody?
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Little sister has spotted a adult. Dude, good morning, everyone. How are you? How are you all doing? How are you all doing? Everybody doing fine?
Discovery, go and throttle
Everybody
up.
doing fine? I'm still huffing the copium over here. I'm still, dude. The copium. Flykin, Elro, thank you. I'm still. You dropped your Doritos. Okay, help me pick them up. No, you pick it up. I'm not helping you. No. We will not cope harder. We will not cope harder because we don't have to. Now, don't get me wrong. Still need a picture of the hangar, but also, uh-oh. I'm gonna hit the hopium. She's still alive. She's still alive, bros. She's still alive. She's still alive, bro. Yeah, but there was a big fire at the nose because I know everything about thermodynamics and stuff. They hit the fuel trucks, man. They hit the fuel trucks. I'm telling you, so the plane couldn't leave. She's alive. I can feel it. I can feel it like it's right in my neck. Run! Shrapnel. Yeah, fire makes shrapnel, Tessa. Yeah. You're just an absolute genius, mate. Why don't you go back to your genius school, mate? Nah, she's alright. I can feel it. I'm just gonna keep huffing that copium. 3 darts is too much. Chief, how are you? How are you guys doing? You guys doing well?
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Etymos, prosabahorisi. That was a terrible salute. No, it's probably a little bit damaged in the front, but guys, look here. You want some real investigative stuff, guys? That tail would be on the ground. It's clearly not on the ground. It's clearly still up in the air. And if that thing is still up in the air, that means that plane's on its landing gear. Because when a plane burns out, the tail usually falls, right? The tail usually falls, and because it falls off, because it breaks off, because it's so hot, it falls onto the ground. That tail ain't on the ground. It's up in the air. Pretty obvious by the picture. So I'm pretty hyped. I'm pretty hyped that thing's in one piece. And I don't care what you have to say. I don't care about your physics or whatever. No, it doesn't matter. You're wrong. It's excellent. That plane's alive. And I will keep saying that. Put it into scale. How big is the AN-225 to a small Cessna? It could fit like probably 5 or 6 Cessnas inside of it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a beast of a plane, man. It's a beast of a plane, and it's still in one piece. Might have a little bit of a scratch. Not gonna say that it doesn't. We need a task force to rescue the AN-225. I'm positive, dudes. They hit the dang fuel trucks, so it couldn't leave. Is that plane the plane that they used in 2012? Yeah. So what about the greatest reporter in space history? We should definitely follow his expertise and about how bad SLS is. No. It's not snake oil element. Plane's alive. I can feel it. When this is all over, we will see the AN-225 fly again. And all the doubters, I'm gonna laugh at you. I'm already laughing at you because you're wrong. What? Sorry. Anyway, moving on. What is that, W? Oh, that's nice. Anyway. Alright. City's time. Yes? Wouldn't they just make a new one? Yes and no. That's a little bit of a complicated question. Hey, Joey, what's going on? Is it Russian? No, it's Ukrainian. There was only 2 ever made, but they never finished the second one. So, so there's only been 1. But you guys got to remember that the 225 shares a great deal of extra parts with that 124, with an Antonov 124. They're pretty much the same plane, only just one has 6 engines and it's a little extended and has a different tail. But it's pretty much an Antonov 124. It's the same thing. So there's a lot of parts. There's plenty of parts for it. Like if it's just partially damaged, you can fix it. It's easy. It has the same nose as an Antonov 124. Elon did deliver the Starlinks. That's pretty cool. I think she's all right, to be honest. Just got a little. The paint might be a little scorched, but I think it's okay. But we gotta wait until someone takes a picture of that dang hangar. That's always been my thing. Gotta wait. Oh boy, and sometimes that means not knowing. And I know that people don't like hearing that in this day and age. Everybody needs to know everything all of the time. Do we even need a 225? They're not moving Buran around anymore. Antonov uses that to move like heavy equipment around, goalie, because he can move stuff. He can move big stuff around real quick. Hey, Racer, what's going on? I am not knowing. You need it for the sake of having it. It's a beautiful plane. I mean, hold on. Just look at this thing. Just look at her. Oh, I love it. I love that plane. It's such a cool plane, man. I like it even better in this picture, but also it's just a. Could you show us more into the Antonov? I don't know much about it. Does the nose flip up? Yeah, of course. It's a heavy cargo plane, dude. It's a heavy cargo plane that's based off of the Antonov 124, okay? The Antonov 124 is the Russians... Well, I shouldn't say the Russians. It's the Soviets' strategic lift plane. Somewhere synonymous in function with a C-5. Same idea. So... What the Soviets did was they took this thing and they extended it. They made the wings bigger, and they changed the tail around and made this. they made the 225. The 225 was designed to carry Buran. And it was designed to carry Buran basically from Moscow to Kazakhstan in one shot. That's why the plane's so big. Not because Buran was heavier or anything of that sort. It's not. It doesn't have 3 main engines in the back, right? The Soviet shuttle didn't have that. They built this thing to be able to shuttle it basically from Moscow to Baikonur in one shot and be able to go back and forth. They were building a second one, but they never finished it. Soviet Union collapsed before that happened. But she's a beast. She's a beast of a plane. That's the biggest flying plane ever. And it's still in one piece. It might be missing a few parts, but it's still in one piece. The airframe's intact, I'm telling you. But once again, we gotta wait until we see an actual picture of it. The satellite pictures, the newest satellite pictures of Hostomel Airport look pretty good. They're very favorable. The plane didn't get hit, they missed. Now personally, this is just EJ's personal opinion. I think they hit the fuel trucks. I think they were hitting all the support trucks so they couldn't take the plane off because the Russians wanted the plane. It's not ship of Theseus, Neuro. I understand what you're saying, but I mean, considering there's only one, you can ship a Theseus all you want. There's still certain parts that you can never replace. So they wanted to do what the U.S. did without refueling. Well, the 747 needed, if it was going from California to Florida, it needed to refuel like 3 or 4 times. It turns out that carrying a heavy orbiter on the back that's really not designed to fly very well is very fuel inefficient. I mean, it's not really ship of Theseus. There's only 2 Antonov 225 shells in the world. One of them is the one that's there. And the other one is, well, I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in the Ukraine, I think. Yeah, there it is. There's a second airframe. It's just in pieces because it was midway through production when the Soviet Union took a nosedive. See? I don't know if it's at the same airport, but I did notice that there's only there's only 2. I mean, that's not I didn't notice that. There's only 2 of them. But around Hostomel Airport, there's a bunch of parts. Like, dude, there's so many just planes sitting there that they use for parts. I think there's a boneyard. How does the 225 stack up with the C5? It's a little bit bigger than it's a little bit bigger. The second one, yeah, it's half finished. Yep. But check this out. There's a bunch of planes just sitting around here. There's another Antonov 124 just sitting right there. They could part the rest of that thing out to fix it.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Word. And then these are all Antonov planes. Well, there's a model of it, but that's not where it is. But anyway, yeah. Let's play cities. That's in the building next to the hangar from what I've seen, yeah? Barrelicious, I think she's in one piece. I think it might have a couple of holes in it from shrapnel. From just a little bit from an explosion, but I think she's still in one piece. It looks like, from what I can understand, and once again, please, this is just what I think. This is not confirmed. This is nothing that, make sure you cite your sources. You know how I feel about that. It looks like they were trying to fuel it. It looks like they were trying to fuel the thing up, and the Russians took out the fuel truck. That's my guess, but that's just EJ's guess. I have no idea. Are you still working on the red Ford truck? I have the steering column on my dining room table, GB. Yeah, man. Steering column's on my dining room table. You want to see it? to the next room. My source is Uncle Teddy's from Facebook. You're fully in it. Yeah, I actually have 2 steering columns on my truck. Happy Mardi Gras. Oh, yeah. There you go. I have 2 steering columns on my dining room table. One of them is in pieces, and I'm parting one to build another. I'm gonna put the tilt wheel in there, G. You know what I'm talking about? One of them, the broken one is a tilt wheel. So I'm gonna take the parts off the tilter, and I'm gonna put it on mine, and then I'm gonna have a tilter wheel. I'm taking dude, I'm just sourcing a bunch of XLT parts, and I'm making this F250 HD basically do an XLT. Yeah, I'm just making it into the highest trim level. You could just take parts off. I mean, there's so many of these trucks. Like, I don't know why people haven't done this. There's so many of those damn trucks. Now, you could ship a Theseus that truck like 3 or 4 times over, and it wouldn't even be the same truck, man. Yeah, those OBS Fords, man. Yeah, they're... Dude, GB, this is just... Once again, this is just EJ being EJ again. I honestly think those things will get as popular as small block... it's not small block Chevys. I mean, small block Chevys, yes, but... square bodies. I think they will. Because they were the last, like, all-metal truck. I think in 5 to 10 years, they'll become pretty damn classic. Because they are. Because they're good trucks. That's, like, right around the time when everybody started putting plastic all over their trucks. I mean, don't get me wrong. OBS Fords in the last years have a lot of plastic on them. Why don't people do it? Because it's a Ford. Please don't ban me. Yeah, whatever. I mean, I can... I won't... I'm not going to... No. I'm not going to ban you. No. Tessa, are you here? Tessa! Time out that piece of shit! Manolo! Shoot that piece of shit! Nah, I'm not gonna kill you, man. Say hello to my little friend! Cool. You know what Ford stands for? Fix it again, Tony. What's up, Ivo? How you doing, buddy? Hey, everything good, dude? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Alright, dudes. Did you hear about ExoMars? Yeah. I watched that this morning. Great movie. Alright, so we just finished this giga chat of an interchange right here. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. What's up, Astro? How you doing, buddy? Did you hear back on that thing yet, dude, or what? My favorite acronym is Jeep. Just empty every pocket. It's like boat, but different. Alright. So. Not yet? Alright, cool. So we got our airport. Airport is doing just airport things. That's a safe approach. That's a safe approach. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing bad would happen here. Ever. Someone call for a doctor. Somebody call for an exterminator. Alright, so we are running airport expansions here. We're running the airport expansion, and the airport is getting pretty big at this point. We got a 5,000 and an 8,000 foot runway. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. It's pretty neat. I'm not one, but my kid plays one. Oh. Well, that's good. So in shuffling around highways and stuff, I've been trying to give kind of a more direct way for people from the airport to get into the city. Now, the first way that we have set up is the choo-choo train. which no one is using. That's good. I have a first way. Hello. Yeah, see here, you sound like a big choo-choo train. Recently, they usually decided in fall close to September. Oh, okay. Welcome to Hand Banana International. That's right. Money well spent. I'm a mayor. It's my job to frivolously spend money. Wait. That doesn't sound right, but it does sound right, but it also doesn't sound right. Yeah, baby! Wait, what are my values? Well, that station looks pretty damn full. And the train is... Whoa, the train is definitely full. What do you mean, 0 passengers service? Why don't you service these railroad ties? Got 'em. Choo-choo, come on, ride the train. And ride it. Woot, woot. Station is cool looking. Right on.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Right on, right on. Keeson, fun fact, the moon's Tycho crater is 53 miles across on a tier 2 53-month resub. Why, thanks, mate. That's a big crater, isn't it? Oh, it's quite a big one there, mate, isn't it? In it. I can say it, Keeson, I can say it. In it. Awesome, some chill cities, you're damn right. I was ready for a pun, Sneaky, I'm not gonna lie to you. Whoa. I'm not your buddy, guy. I'm not your guy, friend. I'm not your friend, buddy. Oh, yeah, friend. Come on, guy. Get on the train. We can take it to the airport, friend. Oh, all right, buddy. Wait a minute. There's only an elevator? There's no staircase? There's no staircase to get onto the upper concourse. Well, that's gonna end poorly. Terrence and Phillip. Oh, my childhood. Hey, but my family's in there, guy. I'm sorry, friend. Nobody allowed into South Park. It's quarantine. Hey, what am I gonna do with all these Boxing Day gifts? That seems like a bottleneck. You know, an elevator can move people faster than stairs, right, EJ, I'm about to go get a 78 Ford Ranger F-250. Rudy, can you show me some pictures for science, please? So I went to take the stock cooler off. Sneaky, was ist das? Was ist? Nice. Oh, those little Intel Circle Cooler boys. Those are cool. That's the CPU. You must destroy the chip. It could be Skynet. Yeah, we need the goods, Rudy. A 78, man. Circle headlights in a square bezel, right? It's a neural net processor, a learning computer. Version, did you ever notice that Tesla's chipset architecture for their neural net looks exactly like Cyberdyne's neural net? Did you notice that too? Or am I just seeing things that aren't there? The Tesla chipset, the CPU. They were talking about it and they showed how it could be set up, and it looks like Cyberdyne. I don't know, I can't find a picture of it, but it looks exactly the same. It's fine now. I managed to pry it off, but it was still a bleh moment. Since that's not supposed to happen when removing a cooler. Yeah, if you melt the thermal paste too much, it'll stick. Holy heck, the entirety of Chelsea and London is completely gridlocked due to a strike on all tube lines. Oh, that's not going to end well at all, serious. That's going to be... have fun with that. No, that was the opposite. The thermal paste was cold. So are you. Got him. Hey, Vasi, what's going on, man? How you holding up, buddy? Let me see this, Rudy. Oh. Oh, that's sick, dude. Yes, here, I'm just going to show the picture. I'm not going to show the advert, but... Hey, wait a minute. So, okay, Rudy, two things. Two things from weird things that EJ notices about trucks. First of all, beautiful freaking truck. I love everything about this. This is amazing. It's nice. Second thing that I noticed, this is either a late model 78 or it's a 79. Check the VIN. That grill is a 79 grill. Don't ask me why I know the difference. There's a lot of useless information floating around up there. Yeah, that thing's bitchin', dude. That's a cool truck. I like it a lot. That's just like mine, dude. Or mine's just like yours because yours is older. I live in a constant state of fear and miss me. Fear and do you miss me anymore? Yeah, good song. Also, yes. The headlights are square too. So it's either, like I said, either a late model 78 or this is a 79. Because 78s, if you put in a 78 F250, right? You put in one of those, 78s have the old, they used up the rest of the stock. And 78s look like that. Circle headlight in a square hole. In late model 78s and into 79, they switched it to that grill. And then in 80, Ford said, never mind. I don't know why I just typed 1980. They said never mind and they made this. And then, you know what's crazy? From 1980 to 1997, truck didn't change. They just changed the grill around a little bit. Ask Mook what year it is. She would know. She would know, Maslam. Most of it is useful information. Okay, that's fair. See those doors on the 80? If you put in 1980 F250, look at the doors and the cab and the bed. The only thing they changed... Here, check this out. And this... Rudy, this isn't for you. This is everyone else. The only thing they changed was they put an extended cab on it, and they changed the grill, and maybe the engine and a couple of things underneath, but the body stayed exactly the same for like 17 years. Yeah, that's why I can work on Tough Enough and not really break the bank, because these trucks don't break the bank because they made 800,000 of them. Yeah, 800,000. Yeah, there's a lot of those. 800,000 from 93 to 96, by the way. There's like probably close to like 2 million of these OBS Fords just rolling around. They're everywhere, at least in the U.S. They're probably not everywhere else. Ain't broke, don't fix it. Indeed. Hey, Lev, what's going on? Yeah, that's nice, dude. That's a nice truck. I dig it. How much you scored for? And what motor does it have in it? Okay. Oh, it's a 429 truck. Oh, you are in for a treat. Oh, Rudy, what a steal. It's got a 429 in it. 429 F250 with a 4x4 package. That's a nice truck, man. I'm a little jelly. That's really nice. That's a really nice truck. Ain't broke, don't fix. That's right. Yeah, it's a late model 79 F250 Europeans. It's some kind of truck. I love my trucks, man. All right, so The next thing that we had to do with the airport expansion, the next thing that I want to do is extend this highway this way. But extending this highway this way kind of gets in the way of this whole garbage depot thing. So what I've been doing is I'm basically going to offshore the garbage depot right here to these reclaimed land islands out here. I'm going to reclaim some of the land here, and I'm going to put a bigger garbage depot out here because the city has had trash problems for a pretty good while. And part of that was connecting it right into the highway. I wanted to connect it right into the highway to make it so the trucks can get anywhere in the city really quickly. Reclaimed land islands, it looks like Rikers. Kind of. Yeah. Kind of. I'm not dumping it out into the sea. These are recycling centers. Serious? Don't try to turn your nose up at me, you dick. These are recycling centers. We recycle out there, okay? And we throw the leftovers into the water, all right? We're being environmentally conscious, or we ship it off to some third world country. Look at how environmentally conscious I am. Look at how good of a person I am. I recycle. I drive an electric car. Look, I'm a good person. I am a good person. Huh? Or burn it for power? Oh, that's the best way. Look at my Prius. Wait. Sorry. Sure, bud. Whatever helps you sleep at night. That got too real, didn't it? Too real? Too far? Too far? Too real? Too far. Okay. How dare you? Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It's so difficult to not do that lately. Oh my god. Poop potatoes. Yep. Oh yeah, no, the tea, yeah, no. Tea's natural place is in bodies of water. The British will even tell you that. And wait. Tea's natural place is in the harbor, okay? That's where it belongs. Tea belongs in water. Am I right? Am I right? Tea belongs in water. Hey, the Brits never said how big the body of water needed to be. Some people boil some water in a kettle, right? And then they put the tea into that. No. Ocean is a body of water. It's fine. It's fine. We're just doing what they said. We were just doing what they said. Not salt water? Hey, don't kink shame. Wait. I didn't throw the tea. I placed the tea in the harbor because I thought it wanted to be with its family. Hey, wait a minute. I got a question. Can you grow hydroponic tea? And if you do, will the universe explode? Because if you grow tea leaves in water and then you put grown hydroponic tea leaves back in water, it sounds like cannibalism. I don't know why. It sounds like cannibalism. I'm just saying. EJ and pancakes, what's better? There is not much. Last, you'll love it. I don't know what to do with that link, Flykin. Use your link shortener, bud. It's free energy. What's wrong with the little long pork? Wait, what? Wait a minute. If you do that, will one of these just pop up or something? And B, will people be mad if I call it a phone booth? So you can have hydroponic tea and then drink your tea hydroponically. That's nice, Maz. Can I have one? I'll take that 72 off your hands if you don't want it. What am I looking at here, Flankin? It's taking forever to freaking load this up. I don't know. You want me to time-lapse the cape? It's nothing I haven't seen. Oh no, he knew how to summon the TARDIS. Get him! No, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Look, all I'm saying is that Bill and Ted's was a phone booth. Okay? And that was used to travel the space-time continuum, okay? Strange things were afoot at the Circle K. What a great movie. What a masterpiece of cinema. Alright. Anyway. So, it's also very clear that this stretch of highway, sucks. Yep. Colonel, it's after careful consideration, I've come to the conclusion that your new defense system sucks. I don't need to take that from you, you pig-eyed sack of poop. Oh, come on now, Mr. McKittrick. I think a man of your intelligence would be able to come up with something a little bit better. I'd piss on a spark plug if I thought it'd do any good. You should watch War Games. Everyone should watch War Games. Especially right now. Yeah, we should do that. Sirius made a typo. I automatically win. Brutal, savage, wrecked. Alright. Strange game. The only winning move is not to play. I'll get you next time. Ah, God, verbal typo. Sorry. King, what do we got? Did you hear about the 225? I hear that she's in one piece, boy. I hear that she's in one piece, my guy. Everybody says, no, she's gone. No, she's gone. No, 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 no. King, 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 king. Watch this, King. New satellite pictures, bro. I'm gonna just keep hitting that hopium, alright? I'm gonna just keep hitting that hopium, dude, okay? Just give me some... Alright, we're hitting that hopium. I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna hit the hopium, bros. She was parked back in the hangar, dude. I'm gonna just hit it. Damaged, but not gone. She's still alive, lads. She's still alive. Dude, I'm telling you, that picture that was looking this way of the fire, the focal length was all off. The fire was over here. And you can tell... No. All right, so, okay, all right. Let me hit more hopium. Oh, okay, all right. We're hitting the hopium. Let's hope. So it looks like... See the scatter marks right here? Look. See how there's a lot of dirt and whatnot? There's a lot of crap over here. There's something that's super burnt out right here. A missile came in from the north, obviously, right? Something came in from the north. I'm going to guess it's a cruise missile, right? And it hit impact right there. And it shot a bunch of shrapnel this way. You can see all the dirt dug up from when they put a hole in the runway, or the tarmac right there. See all the dirt that's going this way? The blast mark is clearly going that way. And then, whatever they hit, personally, I think it was a fuel truck. I'm pretty sure Antonov was trying to fuel this plane and get it the frick out when this happened, right? And before they could recoup from this, you know, they took the airport, right? But see how the scatter marks are going this way? A cruise missile came from this way. This way is north. North's down there. So it came from the north, and it went that way, and scattered this way. And then the fuel truck caught on fire, which is consistent with the explosion. If you look at that picture of the hangar on fire, it's very dark smoke. Very dark smoke indicates fuel. That's Jet A burning. They hit the fuel truck, man. And so why is the hangar damaged? Well, the heat from this, the heat from the fuel truck would have just melted these panels right off. That's not shrapnel damage. That's heat damage. I'm like 100%, well, not 100%. You shouldn't say 100% in this day and age. I'm pretty sure that that's what happened, dudes. Wouldn't the heat melt part of the plane? It would melt some of the plane, some of the paint off the plane, that's for sure. It probably needs a new paint job at the very least, King. But Jet A radiates heat real. I mean, it's not like going up over. Like if you put your hand next to a fire, it's gonna be different than if you put your hand over a fire, dude. So I'm just gonna keep hitting that copium, boys. I'm just gonna keep hitting it. I'm just gonna keep hitting it, dude. I know enough about physics to know that this dude, she's all right. The other thing here, if you didn't want more proof, that tail's off the ground, okay? The tail is still in the air. And if the tail is still in the air, that means she's sitting on the landing gear. That means that plane is intact. The airframe is intact, because if the airframe burnt up, the tail would fall. That happens with every aluminum skin plane. It doesn't matter if you look at like old pictures of B-29s that got hit during World War II. You look at pictures of planes during Vietnam that got bombed out, Afghanistan, wherever. If a plane catches on fire, the airframe catches on fire, right? And the center of the plane goes up, and before the fire gets to the tail, the aluminum melts, and the tail falls off. That tail's in the air. That plane's intact. At least the airframe is. The front's probably a little burnt. I'm not gonna lie, she's probably a little burned. But that's a pretty damn good indicator. You can literally see light underneath the tail from this picture. She's intact. Well, not intact. Probably a little damaged, if I had to guess. But that plane is still in relatively one piece. I'm like 100% on this, man. Or I'm just hitting the copium hard. It could be that too. I'm not gonna rule that one out. Are the insides of the plane not burned as well? Pilch, the paint's probably a little scorched at the very least. At the worst, that fuel truck shrapnel went through it and it's probably broken in a couple of spots. But the airframe is intact. It's got some holes in it, but it's probably intact. That's my guess. And I'm just gonna keep hitting that. I'm just gonna keep hitting the freaking copium until I figure it out. So what you're saying is it'll buff out. Yep. I very much appreciate your hopium, bro. I'm not a fan of this war. I don't think I need to say that. But also, I'm going to hope that we don't lose anything. We don't lose anything that we needed or not needed to lose. Does that make sense? Also, if what I said was right, that means the hangar's structural integrity is compromised. And it could collapse. Where's the hopium? I need more hopium. Where's the hopium? I need more hopium. Yeah, something like that, King, right? Oh, God. Give me the... Ah! All right. No, it's good. The hangar will hold. It's fine. It would have collapsed already if it had problems. Please, ship me more hopium. The unfinished one could be scavenged for parts. Yeah, of course it could, Vasia. Sure. Absolutely. They could use the spare one, but... What a lot of people forget, dude, is that that's just an Antonov 124. It shares all the same systems as the Antonov 124. It's the same thing, only it's just longer with a different tail and 6 engines. So let's think about that. What are the parts that we can't replace? The airframe, obviously, you're not going to get another one of those. I mean, we could replace that. The wings, that's what I'd be worried about. Those wings are invaluable. You can't replace them. And the tail. And we know the tail's intact, so we're a third of the way there. Everything else, engines, hydraulic systems, control systems, that's all Antonov 124 stuff. It's all replaceable. It's the airframe that we can't replace. And if I'm looking at those pictures right, she's in one piece. Probably a little scratched up, but she's in one piece. It's because guys, the 225 is just an extended Antonov 124. That's all it is, with 6 engines and a different tail. So... Gotta watch out for the wings, gotta watch out for the tail and the airframe. But most of it is just Antonov 124 parts. You can replace those. That's easily fixable. I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping. We need some good news, okay? We need some damn good news. This plane is on fire, but the tail is off the ground. That's not a real plane, Pilch. That's a steel plane. That's made out of steel for fireman training. This is not a real plane. It's just designed to look like one. See the tail? The tail is made out of steel. This is for training, for fireman training. That's not a real plane, dude. That thing's made out of steel. It's supposed to look like an MD-11. But I'm telling you, man, when planes burn out, the tail falls off. Burnt out plane. This happens every time, dude. And I don't want to show, like, pictures of death here. Just got to make sure I find a picture that's just from a training exercise or something.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Oh, great. You type burnt out plane and it shows pictures of an AN-225. That's lovely. Yeah, I don't want to show these pictures because these pictures could have dead people on them. I don't want to show that. I want to show that. I'm just going to keep hitting the copium, all right? Copium and hopium mixed in a deadly cocktail. Engage the hopium drives. That's right. It's fine. It's fine. I can hope. All right. Anyway, so I want to extend the highway out here, right? And then I want to work on my new garbage depot. All right. Of course, drummer. Yeah, of course. It's an ongoing situation. So we need to make this into a 4-way intersection because right now it's just a 3.5-way. And then we have the no Mikey highway. I can hope, dudes. I can hope. I hope. Please, please, I hope I'm not wrong. All right. Anyway, I'm hitting the copium, mans. I've been hitting it hard, and it's so screwed up that the AN-225 is like what I'm like. We need to make sure that plane is okay. That's, yep. I might be a piece of garbage. Obviously, people first. Plane is replaceable. People is not. Yeah, cooking hay. It is what it is. How about we play some cities, dude? Right? Let's play some cities, boy. Interesting, Hellfish. All right. So, I need to figure out how I'm going to connect in all the rest of these roads. Huh. This should be a happy escape, sorry. So, let's just hope that the 225 is still in one piece. We can hope. You know what? You know what we're doing? Here's what we're doing. Give me one moment. I'm putting one in my cargo airport because I can. There's got to be one on the workshop. I know there's one on the workshop floating around here somewhere. Are you working on Staten Island, the trash island? No. Okay, yeah. Alright, here, let's try Antonov. Most popular all time. Really? Really? Oh. Most subscribed. How did it... I mean, you guys already found it, but... Alright, hold on. Hold on a minute. Transport plane. Was that a Supra? That's all I could find. Big plane. I will literally try that. Figuratively as well. Nope. I can't believe that. Huh. Really? Yeah, cargo plane? You silly guy. Cargo don't go plane. Cargo road. All time? They have the Beluga. That's pretty cool. They have the Dreamlifter. Oh, my favorite. Oh, that's cool, man. Steam Workshop version. Thank you. I will take this and we will... Oh, there she is. There she is. She's okay. Model it. Hey, Pika Panda, what's up? All right. I need to go over here and I need to X out of cities. Because I'm working on the cargo terminal. The cargo terminal is what we need to work on here. How did it end up being in the Ukraine? Cooking, I'll tell you, but once again, nobody weigh in, dude. I'm just going to tell you the history. So the Antonov 225 was built by, Antonov, the Antonov Design Bureau. Now, do you know how NASA spreads design centers around? Like, there's Ames, there's Goddard, there's Kennedy, there's Marshall, there's Stennis, there's Houston, etc., right? We know that, right? The Soviet Union did the same thing with its defense. With the defense contractors. So, like, Antonov, Yuzhnoye, Yuzmash, Energomash, they're all spread. They were all spread out. They were all over the place. And they put a lot of them in the Ukraine. Because of its location. It's a good place, like how a lot of the aircraft industry was in Southern California, right? That's a good spot for it. It's good to build planes in SoCal because it's so dry, right? So that's where Antonov ended up being, and Antonov built heavy cargo planes. The heavy cargo planes were basically synonymous in function with the Lockheed C5. It was the same thing. I mean, it's not the same thing. It's not a copy by any means or anything like that, but they built heavy cargo planes. So when the Soviet Union broke up, the Ukraine took control of Antonov, and Antonov somehow became privatized, and they've been a private company since. Public, I think it's in one piece. Chattiest plane ever. That's right, Dank. Yeah, so it's privately owned. The 225, it's been privately owned. So is a good deal of the Antonov 124s. So what they did was, I'm closing out cities so I can get the mod. What they did was they started moving cargo around, like satellites, for instance. Satellites are moved in Antonov 124s. They fly and they just move specific types of cargo that needs to be moved quickly. I mean, it's not everybody has a very unique capability of being able to have enough payload capacity to move tanks around. That's what those planes are designed to do. So I don't think that people necessarily need tanks moved around in this day and age. I mean, someone probably does somewhere. But yeah, it's a very unique capability, and they've been using it to move cargo around for like the past 20, 25 years. I'm trying to get into the workshop here for cities. Oh. Gotta use Steam's browser here. Where do I paste the link? Am I stupid? I'm stupid sometimes. That's cool. That's got the wrong shuttle on it. That's for Transport Fever? Oh, it's for Transport Fever. Damn, I didn't even notice. Oh well, let's just restart cities and we'll go from there. Put it in some other time. Not stupid. Wrong game. Yep. Yeah, Volga Niper is what they move, how they move them around. Dude, I saw one of those things. I did not a 225. One time, I was hanging out with one of a viewer that watches the stream, and I picked him up at the airport. This is Wheatley in chat. He's one of my moderators. We were hanging around, and I'm just gonna talk about this while I'm loading up cities. We were hanging around. I picked him up at the airport in Boston, picked him up at Logan, and on the cargo ramp there was an Antonov 124. And dude, that plane is big. That's a big plane. It's C5 big, and C5s are bigger than a 747. The 747 A380, C5s and AN 124s are bigger than that. And the 225 is bigger than a 124 and a C5. I saw the 124 and I'm like, whoa. If you DM a link like that, it'll open in the Steam browser. Yeah, alright. Oh, okay, Ivo. Word. Yeah. Once again, I've talked about the 225 many times. It was built to be able to move the Buran directly from, what was the plant that made it? Energia, I think, is the plant that made the Burans. It was in Moscow. I think maybe Tushino. I forget. They built it to be able to move them directly from Moscow to Baikonur. Basically build a big enough plane to be able to do it in one shot. A 747 carrying the space shuttle has to refuel every 1,000 nautical miles because you're carrying a space shuttle on the back. And you got to remember, Buran is a lot lighter than the shuttle, so it doesn't need that much bigger of a plane. That's cool, Hellfish. Yep. So they built it to be able to jet it right to Baikonur so they could move the shuttles to the base fast. And Baikonur would have been their base of operations. And I hope that hangar stays up, dude. Hey, Tech, I'm doing all right. I really hope that hangar stays up, bros. If that hangar collapses, I'm going to be pissed. That's going to suck. Dude, one time I was watching, this was like a long time ago. I was watching the military channel. You guys remember that? I was watching the military channel. They were talking about it, and they were like, oh yeah, the Russians couldn't build a plane that was strong enough to move their shuttle around. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, what? And I thought that for the longest time, but then I looked at the engineering. There's no way. Why is there no way? Because the shuttle is way heavier than the Buran was because it has 3 Mack trucks worth of engines in the back. There's no way Buran was as heavy as the space shuttle. There's not a chance. It's way lighter because it doesn't have main engines on it. That's on the Energia core stage, right? So they must not have built that to move around the heavy shuttle, right? They must have built it to move it further. That has to be the reason, right? And then I went and looked into it, and it turns out that that's exactly what's going on. Yeah, the military channel was good, dude. I learned a lot from that channel, man. My favorite one was what was a good show? I like the one with Harley Ermy on it. Not Mail Call. I watched a lot of Mail Call back in the day. It was the one that came after that. My favorite channel was the History Channel. What is this? Oh, yeah, I've seen this. Also, it's a very strange noise to be confronted with. It's a very strange noise. It's Squidward jogging. Sorry, I farted. What?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Yeah, Apatoxin, I said my piece about it the other day. What was it? Friday's space news. I said my piece, and I'm not bringing it up again. The only thing I don't mind talking about is the status of the Dream, the AN-225. I really don't want to talk about anything else. Against my better judgment, I weighed in on it, and we talked about it on Friday, and I told you what I'm thinking. And I never want to do that again. I felt really bad about doing it after. I'm not gonna lie. I really didn't feel good talking about it here with you guys, but it needed to be done. So yeah, check out Friday's Space News if you want to hear what I have to say about what's going on in the state of the space program. The long story short, if there's any space updates, I'll let you know. I just think it's crazy how the valves can get out of the way fast enough before the piston pancakes the crap out of them. Yeah, but there are also non-interference engines, too. Can you tell us something about jump seats? Under which circumstances can a pilot bot get out? What do you mean, Toto?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Hey, Chimp. 3-month resub. Thanks, man. I don't want to do that to my mods, guys. But yeah, I had to open the taps on it, and I had to show you all some stuff. Once again, I didn't like that I had to do it. It really, really bothered me. But I figured that day might come, so it is what it is. Ejection seat. I'm confused. What do you want to know about ejector seats? You should be like, you had to do it. And I'm talking about buckets. Why did I have to do it? Ejectocito, cuz. But yeah, any new Rule 8 stuff, I'll tell you. I mean, Space News is already going to be a big poop sandwich today. There was a Senate or a House meeting about SLS, and oh boy, it's already going to suck. It's going to suck. Yeah, Toto, the jump seat is like, yeah, exactly. It's something that... I mean, when a jet is shot down, can pilots normally eject without problems? It really depends on the circumstances, man. Yeah, normally that ejector is designed to get you away from the plane. Not normally, that's what it is designed to do. Like, it really depends. I mean, most of the time it'll get you away, but... Like, if you look at something like Top Gun, for instance, you know, there are times where that doesn't always work. The ejector seat isn't a guarantee, which is why you should probably just avoid trying to use it, you know? It's kind of a last resort to get the pilot away from the plane, dude. Kind of like a launch escape system for a rocket. Alright, so let me height match to that. Let me height match to that. Height match to that right there. Height match to that. What are we making here? I'm making a highway extension to get to my new garbage processing area. I'm moving my garbage processing area from right here because it's woefully inadequate for the city because that happens to out here so I can expand the city more in this area. This was left over from when I started playing the game, and once again, it is woefully inadequate because this stuff happens. That should help. Yeah, see, I also have a highway that I moved because of my airport project. I have a highway that I want to go in and connect into this beltway right here. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm looking at it, we don't really necessarily need to do that. But, I don't know, maybe. I mean, switching that up to three-lane really fixed it. So I really want this highway to go like over here and connect in. I want to repurpose this ramp and build another big interchange right here. And then I want this interchange that's left over from a train track right away to be the new entrance to this area for the city. We also have the cargo terminal entrance right there as well. But yeah, I want to start building city out here where I can. And I want to make something look like Redmond, Washington right here. If you guys are unfamiliar with Redmond, this whole city, first of all, is supposed to be based off of the Pacific Northwest. So, basically, we have a lot of treacherous terrain. There's a lot of weird terrain, so we got to kind of sculpt the highways around the weird terrain, which is cool. I like that. I think that's neat. So, Redmond is on the east side of Seattle because the west side of Seattle is water. Actually, it's more like Bellevue, to be honest. I wanted to put another city back here. This is where KSP 2 is being developed. It's in Bellevue. Actually, it's more in this area right here. But, like, you see how the highway kind of goes out and about? Kind of want to do that. That's also where Valve's office is. Dude, there's so much software up in here. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. But yeah, I want to do something like this. And see this highway right here? The highway that I have going through the spine of this, like right there, I want that to be like that highway, you know? So we want residential kind of mixed with industrial, kind of mixed with with commercial because I'll be honest, Seattle's zoning was not very well thought out. The reason why, a little bit of a history lesson here, the reason why Seattle's kind of zoning is not very well thought out and nothing is really well thought out here, not as because of incompetency. It's very easy to say that. It's very easy to write off a city's design of incompetency. Like, I do that with Boston because it really was, but that's another story. Seattle was a boom town. It was because they discovered gold up in Alaska. Seattle became a major trading hub. And it grew extremely fast. And also the logging industry. The logging industry was great because I don't know if anybody's ever been to the Pacific Northwest, there's a lot of nice big trees up here. So lumber was huge. Lumber and gold is what expanded this city like crazy. So it just kind of, it went from this little freaking trading post in the top left corner of the U.S. to this big freaking city. And this is before like even... I mean, other things came down the road, like airplanes, Boeing, and then software in the 80s and the 90s. Yeah, it's just kind of jumbled together because it grew so fast, man. Seattle also predates the motor vehicle by a pretty good number of years, Ivo, yep. If you want any small town reference, you can look at my town, Port Angeles, okay? Port Angeles, Washington. Let's see. Where am I going? Oh, we're going up. Oh, okay. Damn, dude. You know what? You know what's interesting, Salaraith? This is just an idle kind of thing, but how much, like, waterways are actually all up in here, dude? It's kind of nuts when you think about it. Damn, man, you're in like the corner pocket of the northwest part of the United States. Fairchild Airport. Cool. So this is you, huh? That's cool, man. I'll probably use some reference, dude. The terrain, though. The terrain is what I'm looking at. The Pacific Northwest has very, very tough terrain to build anything of use. There's just mountains freaking everywhere. There's freaking mountains and hills and all kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah, Cubian, I know. Built on an isthmus. Mage, refresh my memory. Well, I'm just going to Google it. It's an isthmus.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
A narrow strip of land with sea on either side forming a link between two larger areas of land. Yep. Yep. Yeah. It's kind of a crazy place to build a city. But like I said, Seattle, the whole reason Seattle is there in the first place was out of necessity. So that's why it seems kind of jumbled together. It's kind of like Boston. Kind of. It's not exactly the same. I mean, the terrain that you guys have to build on over there is way crappier than ours. We have rolling hills, so it's kind of like up here. Only they leveled that. They leveled that freaking crap. The highways in Vancouver suck. I mean, Vancouver, Jaeger, is there for the exact same reason, dude. It was just a trading post. Where is it? Where's Vancouver? I'm sorry, I can't point it out on my map, and I'm freaking ashamed of that. I mean, look, you could tell that they used this island as a big trading post, and then the city grew around it. I mean, damn, that's a big one, man. Never realized how big this thing is. That's a big city, dude. She's a beast. She's a beast. Look at how big that thing is. How many people live here? Too many? Okay, that tells me everything I need to know. Man. Must be pretty with the mountains in the background. At least 5. I believe 5, yeah. Wait a minute. Non-contiguous territory. That really? 700,000 in Vancouver? I doubt it. Wait a minute. How do those people get? That's only 700,000 in Vancouver? That's it? Interesting. How did these people get to their house? Go into Street View on the border? That's cool. Interesting. Dude, I wonder what that's like. You ever like, I'm not that far away from the border, but can you imagine, like, you know, oh yeah, those houses over there, that's Canada. It's another country. It's always very strange to me. Anyway, I'm gonna keep this open for reference and we'll go back in. Keep going with our project. Greater Vancouver is 2.46 million, including suburbs. Yep. Okay. That's, I mean, that's, I'll be honest, that's big for Canada. That's, actually, it's not very big for Canada. Toronto's way bigger than that. Like, way bigger. There we go.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
SGBP. What's SGBP, Leo? Clue me in, my brother. I love learning about airports. I'm a little bit of a plane nutcase if you don't know me. The 50% of Canadian... Yeah, Ontario is the most populated one, dudes. Once you get out to Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, BC, there's not many people up there. I'm not going to say it's like Montana. It's not. It's different. But it's not as population dense as Ontario or Quebec is, from what I understand. I mean, I've been to Quebec, and I've been to Ontario, too. Embraer, Unidad de Gavião, Pisoto Airport. SGBP is a private airport near Gavião, Sao Paulo. Alright, let's take a look, dude. I'm saying that right, Leo, right? It's Gavião. Yeah? Like that? You have to at the end. Alright, let's take a look. Sao Paulo's big, Shaw. Very big. Oh, that's the Embraer factory. Ah. Let's see. 12 hash across. That's a big runway. Very big. Oh, and it's got a nice... Wow, that's a hell of a displaced threshold. Jeez. That's shuttle landing facility big, dudes. Yeah, That's a monster of a runway. That's as big as the SLF. That is a monster. Are you allowed to land on the threshold? No. Flykin, that's not runway. So for runway 2, that's not the runway. You can roll out on a displaced threshold. So what does that mean? If you're landing this way, you can use all of that to land. You can also taxi onto a displaced threshold, but yeah, no. That's not runway. It's for testing and certification. Yep. That's not runway, dude. Anywhere you see this white arrow that looks like the dash marks with the caret, like this, that's not runway. Even though you could use it for runway, but it's not. Leo's saying they use it for testing. Yep. It looks like they were building a second runway here, or as of. Oh.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Oh, looks like that's brand new. Looks like they're building a new test runway or something. Oh no, it's just a dirt runway. Unprepared surface. Oh, interesting. Cool. That's an unprepared surface runway. Leo, is Embraer making like a military transport plane that's designed to land on dirt? Because that's what they're doing right there. They graded out a dirt runway. That's for a different type of testing, indeed. Yeah, this is an airplane factory. It's an Embraer. Embraer is where... Yeah, there you go. There's a 190 right there. Couple of different 190s. Oh, yep. The KC390. KC390. Oh, look at this little guy. Look at this little guy. Look at this little guy. This little guy. It's cute. It's like a little mini C-17. It's a little baby C-17. Look at this little guy. It's cute. Yep. Refueling some F5s right there. That's cool. Neat. And this is in the state of Sao Paulo, right? That's what it said. Man, Embraer's world headquarters or their main factory is out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's not out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, so are ours. Kansas, Boeing's in Kansas. That's out in the middle of nowhere. But you just kind of wouldn't expect a big plane factory to be right here. It's all farm around there. There's another factory in São José dos Campos. Cool. All right, fellas, we could sit here and look at plane factories all day. But I also want to play some cities, man. So let's work on our extensions here. Korn doesn't complain about noise. You know what? That's a very good point. What's Buckholz, Sorden? I don't know what that is. Nice. There we go. Well, how can ears of corn not complain about the noise? You know what? That's a very good point. Yeah, Jaeger. So stupid. Alright, so what are we technically replacing over here? We got a big fuel depot. We got garbage collection services, and then I have oil refinery services. Maybe we should plan for a cargo terminal out there as well. A small one, not like a big one like this. Not like this. Not like this. But, Leo, that was cool. That was a nice airport. Obrigado. I appreciate it, man. Ferry terminal. Not like this. Hey, see, I tweeted that last Wednesday for obvious reasons, and it's one of my most upvoted or most liked posts on Twitter. I just tweeted not like this on Wednesday afternoon. I don't think I need to say why. I'm like, well, all right. Hey, Taradra, what's up, man? We ready to play some Furkov tonight and get our crap pushed in? I don't mind playing Tarkov. I'm still kind of on the fence about playing Hearts. But then again, you know, it's a game. But then again, I don't think we could play it without people weighing in. People giving their hot takes. Giving their hot takes about things. It's sad. I found out the AN-225 just got destroyed. Fake news. Fake news and propaganda. Should have checked your sources. Adios, turd nuggets. I left this link up for this exact purposes. Does that look like a destroyed plane to you? I don't think so. She's still standing, boy. They missed. Hey, Whitney. Sweet. Bandit, I think she's still in one piece. I think everybody looked at that footage from the drone that made it look like the plane was on fire, but the focal length was all screwed up on that. I noticed it. That's why I was like, no. The other day, I was like, no, unless someone shows me a picture of that plane blown up, it's in one piece. And dude, that tail's still good, man. Can you link this picture? Sure. This was let me get these two. That's Paul. Paul's cool. He's an associate professor of Earth and Planetary Science at Washington University in St. Louis. This guy knows what he's talking about. And I know Paul wouldn't say this. I don't know him personally, but I know he wouldn't say this without maybe he might be hitting that copium like I am. How's the cockpit looking? We don't know, SCOM. Like I said, until I see a picture of taken right where my mouse cursor is looking this way, I don't believe it. I won't believe it's destroyed. Here's what I do believe. And I'll talk more about this during Space News, fellas. I think the Ukrainians were trying to fuel this thing. They were trying to fuel it. They were trying to get it out. And the Russians said, no. And they blew up the fuel trucks. Look at the scorching. See the scorching on the ground? Fuel truck. All day. That's a fuel truck. And the reason why the hangar is hurt is because when fuel trucks burn, heat goes up. And if the wind's blowing in the right direction, it's going to melt some of the hangar. Right? So at worst, I think the plane has some scorched paint, if I had to guess at this point. But you can also tell that the missile came from the north. North is that way, where, the Russians are coming from. So it got hit by a missile going this way. And you can see the scatter mark? Scatter mark is going that way. The blast came in this way, and the scatter went that way. It missed. They were hitting the fuel trucks. I'm positive on this, because the Ukrainians are trying to get it out. And the Russians said, nah, you're not doing that. You don't follow him? Paul just ends up popping up in my feed because everybody that I know retweets him all the time. So you know what? It's probably worth giving him a follow. His blast points, too accurate. Only Imperial stormtroopers are that accurate. So, I mean, once again, that's just my amateur analysis. But I think the plane's okay. And I'll say what I said again. Until I see a picture of that plane destroyed in its hangar, I think it's in one piece. And the tail being up off the ground in this picture is a really good indicator of that. When planes burn up, you think the tails would be still standing? There's light being cast underneath it. You know it's still in the air, which means that the plane is sitting on its landing gear still. And once again, I might be just hitting that copium. I'll admit it. I think she's okay. I think she's all right. I think that at worst the paint's a little bit scorched. I'd be more worried about, and it kills me to say this because that's the Buran transporter. I'd be more worried about the hangar collapsing at this point. I don't like admitting that, but I'd be more worried about the hangar collapsing. But I'm like 90% sure that plane has a little bit of burnt paint, and that's about it. But once again, I said the other day to confirm. You have to confirm everything. There's so much propaganda going around. It's unbelievable. I've never seen it this bad. Be careful. I think she's in one piece, dude. I really do. I hope. I'm hitting the hopium, guys. Please. Hit the hopium with me. Yeah, public. That makes sense. I would agree with you. Yep. What about the official government Twitter account saying it's destroyed? Lexa, I'm not going to say it's propaganda, but I mean, the plane's still standing. It's still on its landing gear at the very least. It could be damaged, but I don't think it's destroyed. Like, I mean, like I said, at the worst, it's got some paint scorched off, but you would want to say that for two things, so it doesn't get targeted, right? Or to get people to, because the plane's name is Dream. You know what I mean? Mira means dream. So I think she's in one piece, dudes. I believe it. I think she's in one piece. You got it? Or I'm just hitting the hopium really hard. It could be either one. I mean, the Russians control Gostomel Airport top fuel, so I don't know. Who knows? But, yeah. Exactly. And that's what I talked about the other day when I weighed in on this stuff. It wasn't really about what I think is going on. It's just be careful, man. Be careful with unconfirmed sources. Everybody's eating up the news on Twitter like you would not believe. Dude, it got so bad that CNN and Fox were reporting news about planes being shot down, and it was literally it was either DCS or Arma 3. So, careful. Careful about bad actors with the news, man. No, I'm serious. That actually happened. Like, they were like, this is footage of a MiG being shot down, and it was literally Arma 3. It made the national news, so be careful. Like, I'm just sitting here going, yeah, Joey, that's what I mean. Be careful. So, once again, everybody's trolling at its finest. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on, man. The world's going bananas. So, remember, keep a cool head. Keep your cool. And I'm not saying don't believe anybody, blah, 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 blah. Just confirm the source. That's all. I do follow Austin or whatever floating. Yeah, they've been pretty good, dude. They've been pretty good. But just be careful with that stuff, guys. Stay away from Twitter. Whitney, honestly, stay away from everything. And Whitney, I saw you tweet about this too. You were like, I don't know what the hell's going on. We don't know. And that's the right answer. You don't know. There's nothing wrong with saying you don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. You gotta be careful. Hey Sims, everything's going alright. I'm working on my new trash depot out here, but also I noticed that the trash depot that I'm trying to replace, it does have oil refinery. It has Johnson Petrochemicals. Yeah, damage, I don't know. I can't say yes or no when it comes to that, dude. I really can't, and I don't want to weigh in on something like that. All I want is sources. All I want is the truth. That's it. And apparently that's a hard thing to ask for nowadays. I just like, yeah, I just want the truth. That's all. Like, dude, I have to. You know what? I don't want to talk about it anymore. Let's build in cities. I don't want to talk about it. Screw this. This conversation sucks. This conversation sucks. I don't want to talk about this crap anymore. Screw this. Did I hear that locked access and banned? Yeah, okay. As if that guy needs to use a website for that. Public. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's build out some concrete roads for our new trash terminal here. Time for more airports? Balk, what I'm doing is I'm relocating my trash area. The trash area and an oil refinery that I have here. I'm gonna move it out here. And I'm gonna put a new shipping terminal out here. A smaller one, not as big as my main cargo depot over there. I'm gonna put a smaller one out here, and I'm gonna put a new trash recycling center manifold out here. Alright, so here's how we do this. Give me some concrete roads, take me home. Alright,
Discovery, go at throttle.
Go ahead, throttle up. Anti-sync, 58-month resub. Thank you. Recycling center. How many of these bad boys can we fit? 1, 2. Score. If I just shift it 1 over. Okay. Yep, alright. Okay. Sweet. Are you going to do the airport on the Epcot map? Yeah, I think so, Ark. I think we should. I could probably do it, and we could probably make it look real nice. I kind of wanted to just mess with this to kind of... Because, dude, believe it or not, before the airport extension came out, I hadn't played cities in a good while. So I kind of want to have some fun here with this map and kind of, you know, get acclimated again. No, I didn't, Moto. A little daunting with the DLC. Yeah, it's not bad, man. I don't think it'd be too bad. Oh, nope, not the right length. Gotta make sure the cell length is right. And now, put a turn in. Okay. I gotta sneeze. It's a turbocharger. Bless you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. How do you make sure the recycling center trucks reach every part of the city? In my city, I always have to place them in multiple districts. Flo, Kinder, you have to make sure that this doesn't happen. They'll path. They'll path to where you want them to go. You just got to make sure they can get anywhere relatively quickly. And I use my highway systems for that. Now, with that being said, there are breakdowns, right? But how this works is that it's basically like a supply chain. You know, it's gonna send a garbage truck out, and then there's another trash thing from that area. It'll send another one out, and it kind of just ends up being a circular motion of garbage trucks. So you really have to make sure that your recycling centers flow correctly, right? Basically, make this point someplace where the garbage trucks can get in and out really, really quick, and then there'll basically just be a chain of garbage trucks that can go to every corner of the city. Why is your garbage getting beachfront? Are you going to ship it out? No, we're going to recycle it. Alright, watch this. Hey, Da Vinci, what's up, buddy? Take some finessing with the move it tool here to get this to be right, but nice hit. Do I know if there's more 225s left? Man, that's just gonna be the question I'm being asked all day today, huh? Da Vinci, there's another airframe that's like maybe 30% completed that could be used for spare parts. But, gotta remember that the 225 is compatible with most of the parts are off the shelf from an Antonov 124, which there are many of. So, yeah, don't worry about it. Even if it is damaged, she'll be alright. They'll be able to fix it. Personally, I don't think it is, but I don't think it's damaged too bad, but who knows. I mean, it's definitely going to need to be rebuilt at the very least because, you know, something exploded right next to it. probably not a good thing. I mean, but you know how this goes, dude. You know how airplane maintenance do be. You want to be sure, because you don't want the plane to crash, right? Like, all right. This looks good, man. So now, the cargo terminal. How are we going to do that? Yep, but I never have to deal with cases like that. Yeah, true that, man. Where the hell am I going to put the cargo terminal? Huh. I mean, I could put it down here, but if I make oil refining stuff right here, right? If I put oil refining stuff in this loop, right? What's the point? Because I think I'll have this for garbage for now, and then we'll have to make an extension out here. I'm thinking fill this in right here, and then we can make a cargo terminal right here, and then my oil processing stuff will be out here. Okay, just gonna let that do its thing there. Cool beans. The other thing we got to figure out is a way for garbage trucks to be able to get onto the highway here. I don't think the garbage trucks need to go that way. So we need to find a way for the trucks to be able to connect onto certain roads. Huh. Yeah, until I get these on-ramps figured out, I don't want to open it up, because right now the garbage trucks can only basically go down this highway. This is completely cutting off a supply chain, so that means all the garbage trucks, if they were coming from the city, they would need to get off here, and they need to go through here, here, and up there. We don't want to do that. That would be bad. What I could do is put a secondary ramp right here. We could put a ramp underneath this, right? And that ramp could go up and over that way, and that would hit one of them. The real big one that I'm worried about is making a ramp that from this way going that way, you know? tunnel a ramp in? I don't want a tunnel, really, dude. Tunneling is expensive, and it screws your budget pretty badly for space news. Oh, boy. More Dimitri tweets. That's good. Alrighty. I might have a use for this highway right away. Yet. I mean... Huh. Thinking. I'm going to try to run electricity out there. There we go. Maybe we should run train tracks out there too. That might not be the worst idea. Yeah, of course. It's the same city. I got the hydroelectric dam working. What I ended up having to do was lower the dam a little bit. But it does have some flow problems, which is a little bit annoying. Like, you'd think that a dam with holding this much, with that much potential energy, it'll be through the roof. But it turns out that the dam can drain faster than the water flowing in. And for whatever reason, that also screws with this dam's production output too, because, yeah, this dam is producing 0 for whatever reason right now. Which is very strange. I did all these irrigation projects to, you know, to get these dams to produce, and they don't. It just changed to 32. Yeah, it fluctuates between 32 and 0. Yeah, and that means that this one's going to go to 0, and that one's going to go to 32, and it's just going to keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This is 25, Lambert. Yeah, this is 25. I don't want to do 81. The 81 mod is a little weird. A little bit on the glitchy side. It's something with the flow rate, Metroid, yeah. I think the water is evaporating, because the water doesn't stand. It'll evaporate unless there's a water source. So it's evaporating faster than the dam can move it. We could change that by making the reservoir smaller. we could fill in some of the reservoir if we wanted to. We could particularly fill in right there so the water doesn't flow down there. In fact, I might do that, but... Yeah, I got you, Metro, yeah. I'm also trying to see if there's any more water sources we can get at. Not really. Either way. Messing with water in cities is risky. It's not as bad as you might think. You just gotta be careful, Ark. The water moves in slow motion in this game. Tell me about the ocean moving in slow motion. So, like, the technical proper way to do this would be something like this. Take a, get a water pump, right? If you wanted to really do this right. Get a water pump, pipe it, and then get a water outlet right there. And then just put a wind turbine right there. And you'll pump all the water out without causing a freaking tidal wave. I just started up the game again. Have not played since 15. Seeing how far I get before the DLC. Yeah, there you go, Scaff. Yeah, dude, the game's changed a lot since 2015, man. Why not use clean water outlets to increase the water flow? Clean water outlets. Clean water outlets. What do you mean? To increase water flow to the dam. Clean water outlets from where? I Metroid, we're on two different pages. I have no idea what are you talking about? You're talking about flow rate, so inflow, right? What? Where would I clean water outlet? What source am I tapping into? I'm confused. We're on two different pages right now, homie. There's a building that pumps clean water from your pipelines. So you're saying just run some fresh water outlets in there? And any surplus will just get pumped into here? Okay. Alright, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Alright, I got you. So yeah, we could use the surplus water that we're pumping and dunk it into here, and that might generate more electrical power. So how'd you like your LMP2 livery? Is that a White Claw logo on it? There's a White Claw logo on the livery. Yup. Only you. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Alright. The exit ramps right here are the principal thing. How are we going to do that? Think we could snake it under there? It's a little bit of a tight squeeze. Let's see. Oh. Oh, it's not bad. That's not the best. That's okay. Maybe if I made this go over here a little bit and we... Yeah, let's just massage this one out here. And then let me get the slope tool right here. Yeah, okay. That's not bad. You can move the column. Yeah, I think we're okay. I mean, we got to be careful, though. This is going to be a really high flow rate interchange. Like, very, very high flow rate. Meaning a lot of garbage trucks are going to use this. So, it's important that we make this thing relatively level, right? And we make it really, really fluid, so no sharp turns. If we can help it. Maybe I can... Yeah, there we go. There. That's not bad. Okay, so that's one. Yeah, exactly, Jay. Yeah. That ramp doesn't look too bad. I'm not too, like, hype on this right here. You know what? I might be able to just adjust this corner a little bit. Like, if we can adjust it to be... Yeah, there we go. See, that looks a lot nicer. I like that. That stuff like the stock game won't let you do. That's where Move It tool really comes in. Or if you like it, network extensions. Either one of those tools can get this done. Yeah, see? I really take the time. It's important to take the time with your ramps, guys. Because think about it. A ramp that you just kind of throw together willy-nilly with a nice sharp corner is going to slow down your traffic. Cars slow down when you turn. Pretty straightforward stuff. So the straighter and the flatter you can make your highways, the better. Cars also don't like going up hills. Going up hills slows down traffic. So the flatter and straighter that you can make your highways here, the better. Warlock, it kind of looks like it. Yeah, kind of. Real men drift around the corner. Well, they're going to have a little bit of trouble drifting in a garbage truck, Jax. But, yeah. So what you're saying is it's possible. Yeah. Sure. Just sleepy. I don't know, man. I've seen cars getting wrecked in this game. I'm gonna drop a quick save in here. So you're saying there's a chance? Nice ramps. Thanks, Jim. Takes forever to quick save stuff nowadays. That's a really good indicator that I have too many freaking mods loaded into the game. Hey, nice ramps. Hey, nice ramps. Okay. What you working on? Hey, Omni. I'm trying to get the ramps figured out for my new garbage processing area. Water's almost pumped out there, which is good. Now, how do I make a ramp that goes this way? That gets over to here. I need to make a ramp from this Cooper Bridge, this one, to the No Mikey Highway. No, Mikey, no. I was thinking probably have it kind of go this way, loop around, and then go back. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but I did do an intersection like that over here where I also didn't have the space. Just... it doesn't look too bad. Do you have a name for this intersection? Not yet. Mr. T. Spaghetti? Yeah. No, not spaghetti. I want to be named Spaghetti. Conjunction Junction. Yep. What's your function? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of a loop. A little bit of loop action here. That's fine. Alright, let's go. Actually, the freaking electrical gets in the way if I do something like that. So we gotta make the electrical go down a little bit more. Down to like over here. Sorry, I had to... Alright, shut off road guidelines here. No, that's not a good enough radius. We need to go down one more so we can get beyond the ramps. See, that's where I can fit a nice radius corner in here. Once again, I mean, dude, like, this is the kind of stuff that they pay attention to in real life. The radius of the corner. That's very, very important. It looks like I didn't plan that correctly at all. That's good. You know, it's fine. Like, the tighter the radius, man, it's really going to affect it. So yeah, this is the kind of stuff you got to pay attention to. Hard to believe Cities is almost 7 years old now. Cities is almost 7 years old now. Well, can we go back to talking about war? Because I don't want to talk about that. That was a joke. Please, I'd rather talk about how old I am. That's much funnier because that's at my expense and not at innocent people's expense. I'll something your radius. No, you won't. Got them. Last puzz. Oh, yeah. Yeah, very interesting. That's a really nice picture, Hellfish. Why would you open that door? I don't know. Because I don't want to feel old. I don't feel old for what it's worth. Hey Shirley, how are you? I'm gonna have to fix that. That's putting a chicane on your ramp is probably not the best thing to do. Yeah, I also don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it. You don't like it? Nah, I don't like it. Just needed to reconfigure that ramp a little bit. Much better. That's a nasty merge. Yeah, I'm not too incredibly happy about it, but I'm kind of out of space, dude. But, hey, it's alright. The AI should be able to understand it. It's far enough away from this for the AI to be able to figure that one out. I'm not too incredibly worried about it. Just make sure we got our spacing right, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slope it. Good. I'm just making sure we make this as smooth as possible. I like putting a little dip in there. Okay. My brain is as smooth as possible. That's good. I'm sure on some planet that's really impressive, but your weak link is that this is Earth. High bank that corner, Talladega style. Hell yeah. Yeah, that just needs to be a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Tori and Dr. Z collaboration. Oh, nice. That's coming in for space news. Hell yeah. Phil, that's cool, man. Okay. Just got to mess with a couple more things with elevation here, and then we should be good. These ramps should be nice and smooth. Just give me the sloper tool right there. All right. Cool. I didn't really want to make a out and around like that, but we really didn't have enough room because I didn't want to screw with the run up here. Because I didn't want to put like a big, huge ramp that goes up and over right here because I want to put stuff right here later. So that's why I kind of kept this area kind of nice and clean. I tried to compact this as much as I could. And even then, I could probably change the radius on this corner and make it go right here. And that would help with the merge not being as bad. I'm kind of thinking maybe we should do that. But then again, that screws up the whole radius of the corner. The whole point is to keep this nice and smooth. Like all the other corners. Yeah, we'll leave it. Hey, go boy. 58 months. First stage locks loading is underway for the Goes T mission. Hell yeah. That's right. We do have that launch, fellas. That's right. Goes is today. Man. 4:38. Yeah, dude. We got a launch today. Wicked. Wicked. Weather satellite. I was wondering if you forgot about it or not. Usually I'm better with the rocket launches, but Jax, I'm gonna go ahead and call a mulligan on this one just because of current events. I guess I'll have to call a mulligan on this one. I got hit by this big light attached to a metal thing. That's a train, son. Don't stand in front of them. I think I'll have to take a mulligan on this one. Why don't we just take this rock and move it over there? I moved these all the way to the side because I don't know. I just want to put them on one side, and then I think I'll put train tracks in here. We have space for the tracks to be able to go to a cargo terminal over here. Hey, we're almost done. I got hit by this big light attached to a metal thing. Little Nicky? Yeah. Yeah. You weren't expecting a Little Nicky reference today, were you? Dude, it's us! Let us in! Alright. Cool. The next thing we need is running a sewage pipe out here. We'll connect it into the network. It seems like I have a pre-existing pipe here already, so I'm gonna just... There. Okay. We got water and power out. Now,
Discovery,
let's drop the quick save. Hey, Sebi, 5 subs. Thanks, man. Ugh. What in the Factorio train? What the hell? Alright, so we need 1, 2. Oh. Of course, I didn't place it right like a freaking pot. You like that? Look at this. Now this should do some work. How many depots do we have here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 42. 42? Ugh. Ugh. What a load of garbage. Yep, and there they go. Go, my pretties, go! Nice. Nice. Very good. Oh man, look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Yes. Here, let's drive one. Let's get on one here. Let's see. How nice and flat are our roads? Oh yeah. Oh, that's creamy. Creamy, buttery smooth. Very nice. Why build them over the water? Because I wanted to. Sweet. Alright, so where's my trash? Garbage capacity is way above. Alright, perfect. We can start dumping these depots here. So the recycling depots, dudes, check this out. The recycling depots are cool because what they do is they cost a little bit more, but they also produce raw materials. They produce oil, they produce lumber, they produce plastics, and you can use those with your industry. So that's why I wanted to tag team one of these things. I wanted to tag team like a shipping terminal and an oil refinery with this because I can take the recycled crude, recycled processed oil, and then eventually I'll have them go down here, right? And they'll go right into the oil processing area. So basically we can take the excess crude oil that we get, or the unprocessed oil that's being recycled, and I can just re-refine it and we can make more money. Tag team back again. Party people! Sorry.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Buckminster, I remember that island. Hey, Seth Ron, what's up, dude? I read your email the other day, man. Still hate Chevys. No, that's another Seth. Never mind. What's up, Seth Ron? There was another Seth. I'm getting you two confused. I still hate Chevys, though. It doesn't matter. Sometime over 4 years ago, I stumbled into the KSB category to see some madman tugging a monstrosity of a rocket with a truck. Let me give my second sub on Twitch ever shortly after. Thanks for all the good times. Yeah. Seth, there's another Seth. There's another Seth, and that other Seth wrote me an email the other day about how much I hate Chevys, and I'm like, still hate them. Doesn't matter. Anyway, thanks, man. I was confused. Yeah, it's all good. The other Seth. It's the other Seth. The other Seth should be around. Right as I got here, he starts with the Chevy hate. Nah. Should tone it back a little bit. But anyway. It's a free Seth for you, Jim. Yep. Okay, so this thing, we can get rid of it. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. But anyway, Seth Ron, I do appreciate it. Where's the pipe? There we go. Get rid of it. Thanks, man. Thanks for streaming today. Yeah, just like any other day. I don't care. Keep roasting them. Okay. Okay, I will. Anyway, Saffron, thanks, man. I do appreciate it. I can't believe people still listen to me, dude. I can't freaking believe it. All right. Right back at you? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. So now that my garbage trucks are directly tapped into like a really big highway, rather than going through like this small crappy road to a crappy low density interchange here, we can okay, all right, rewind 15 seconds. Now that they don't have to go through kind of this interchange here in the crossover section and then go through here and then go to this crappy interchange, we should be able to get our garbage problem kind of under control because, like I said, we're tapped into a main highway here, and that main highway goes between being able to go this way or being able to go that way, they can get anywhere in the city really, really quickly because of the high flow rate of the highways. High flow rate highways. Anyway, yeah, this should help us. We shouldn't have any more trash problems. So what I'm also going to do is start getting rid of this. We can... And when I say start, I mean we can just get rid of all of it. How do they get to downtown? They go up here, through here, underneath the highway, and off on the on-ramp. Right here or right there. Yep. You finished Staten Island. Well, I haven't finished it, but yeah. Now all these depots should, as I got rid of them, the number should go up. Yeah, there's a highway that goes underneath right here. It goes underneath that road. Yeah, Ghost One, I will. I will bring the train out here. I'm going to put the train track on this side of the highway right here. I'm just trying to think how we're going to grade this line out. And, I mean, that line is that line is used for passenger right now. It's passenger travel only, really. Because that one goes right into downtown. See that? Nice city. Thanks, Space Dive. I appreciate it, man. Mixed rail is a thing, Orion, yeah. What is your highest population ever achieved in cities? 300,000 plus. That's it. Yeah, 300,000 plus. Westwood was 300,000. That's the reason why I made this city in the first place, dude. My first city that I ever made went to 300,000 population. The reason why I did that is, well, I wanted to see how big of a city cities could take. Fairlane is Westwood 2.0, but sorry. Oh man, I need more coffee. Fairlane is Westwood 2.0, but the thing about Westwood is that it used monuments to get to 300,000 population. I want to try to build the 300K without, without using any monuments, like changing the land value and stuff. I want to see how, it was basically supposed to tax the system, see how crazy cities could get. Have you ever used cable cars in any of your cities? No. No, not really. Not really.
Discovery, go at throttle.
Smalls, just got a new laptop that can actually run cities. Probably going to download it while at work. Missed this game. Hope you're well, Dad. Oh, I'm alright. Yeah, see, check this out. Look at that. You ever stared at it? Marveled at its beauty? Its genius? We did demolish some trees to make the... Actually, no, the train tracks are going there. I was going to start placing down trees, but not yet. Actually, maybe we can place trees over here. Nothing's going over here. I know there's a tool that can do this. I like doing this because I like playing clicky games, okay? I'm weird. Leave me alone. Trees can offset the noise pollution, but I mean, we don't really need that here. But it'd be nice to be able to offset the pollution here, so. He said as he demolishes a bunch of trees. I totally underestimated how skinny NASCAR tires are. Expected some wide boy steamrollers like F1 has. Nope. Yeah. California was pretty good from what I understand. I don't know why they let Larson get out in front like that, but whatever. Yeah, he did good. Suarez did too. Danny almost got there. He almost got it. It was close. Impressed. Yeah, see, look. The recycling centers produce ore. See, and that can feed your businesses, man. Danny was close, man. See last. I have heard from source your city citizens want this. Just because of that, W, I'm never making a monorail. We're never doing that. Okay? Just because of what you did right there. Nice, Smalls. There you go. The city be like, bleh, bleh. Just trolling you. I know.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Keep up the great streams. Thanks, Grizzly. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Alright, I'm thinking about what I want to do with the rest of these highways here, man. We have trash problems again. Yeah. These trash problems right here are coming because I deleted this, and the trucks that were going over here, because I deleted the recycling centers, also got deleted. And it reassigned the garbage trucks to my new terminal over here. Yeah, we should see these all just pop up, like they should go away in a second here. like, very quickly. Yeah, see? What? Ding, 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 ding. It's just because I moved the garbage terminal. This is really the last of the trash problems that we should see. Bruh. Bruh. What's going on in here? Yeah, you got a little bit of flooding. No problem. How do recycling centers act as a single garbage solution? Do you still need landfills and incinerators? You can use them as a singular solution kiosk, but you need a lot of them and they're expensive. So you got to employ them in mass. And they do pollute, but they recycle most of the stuff. I mean, the thing about recycling is that, well, it's expensive. This is more expensive separating out your trash and recycling it than it is to, you know, just throw it in the landfill, right? So as long as you employ these en masse, right, you should be okay. You should be able to make some profit off of them. Hey, Yodi. Pretty much, Smalls, yeah. Nice, Adminer. Alright. Looking good. This is looking real nice. If I get muted, it was worth it. Got accepted into a master's program today. Very excited. Nice, Corsi. Hell yeah. Genuine question. Is it really the best thing to be playing EFT given the current situation? I play it with Taradra. Serious? Yeah. I don't... Dude, I don't want to... It's more of a personal thing, dude. I don't want this to be affecting me too much. You know? Like, I'm not gonna let fear by small PP man in Russia frickin', you know, influence my decisions for the stream. With that being said, I'm not sure Hearts of Iron would be the best move, but you know, I'm not gonna be afraid, dude. Screw that. Small PP man. What? Look at it from a Hearts of Iron look at it from a Hearts of Iron perspective. He's losing PP very fast, very quickly. Like very fast. So, yeah, I'm not gonna let that jag off on the other side of the world influence my damn decisions. Piss off. You know? So in that regard, like, yeah, I'm not sure playing Hearts of Iron would be the best or playing Tarkov would be the best, but once again, I'm not gonna let fear influence my decision, dude. Anybody, like, if I'm playing Tarkov, anybody knows I'm playing Tarkov, you know, for entertainment purposes. It doesn't reflect, or everybody should know that it doesn't reflect anything. It's not supposed to reflect anything that's going on in the world right now. But people are going to draw that conclusion. But see, you know, serious, we have a word for those people. Children. Because only children would think a video game reflects reality. So, I'm not going to let it bother me. And it shouldn't bother you either. Better than playing DEF CON? See last, please. I'm a noob on cities. I have all the DLCs. Pretty much, Doug. Yep. Can you give me some tips? I always have a traffic jam from people trying to go to the industrial area or trucks trying to exit. Give them highways. Give them something to drive on that can have it, that has increased flow rate. Shin. That's all. They need highways, dude. You gotta, okay. Shin, go over here, and I'm not sure you have the tool unlocked yet, but you want this tool. This is the route tool. You click on a road, it shows what kind of traffic is on it and where it's going. Use that. Use that when you build your highways. Where are they trying to go? Well, my garbage trucks are trying to go everywhere. So it would be prudent to just have them tapped into a highway that can take them anywhere on the map, like what I did here, as opposed to this little, you know, small PP road right here where I had it before. Like, they had to go through here, they had to go through here, they had to go through this intersection, they had to go through here, and then they had to go through this intersection. That, it was creating a lot of traffic, and that was choking off my city with garbage. Now, I carefully planned out a highway that goes right to that area, right? And now, we don't have garbage problems anymore. It's all about where your traffic's trying to go. And I use the route analyzer tool to figure that one out. I'll bet you this intersection, oh wow. Lot of cars are using that intersection. I was about to get rid of it. A lot of cars, a lot of private vehicles are using that intersection, and then a lot of city service vehicles here. Let me shut off the filters here. Service vehicles are using it, like garbage trucks. Garbage trucks are still using it. They're just probably taking a right here. Yep. Okay. Tried a highway, but I still have a lot of traffic. Maybe an industrial area is too big. Okay. Did you force your traffic onto the highway, Shin? Because if you have a regular road going to an industrial area and then you connect in a highway going to an industrial area, they're going to take the small road because it's the shortest distance. Sometimes you have to force them to go onto the highway. Like that. If I had a road that went right here along the coastline and connected in right there, garbage trucks would just take that all day and it would clog up. You got to force them onto the highways. You got to force them where to go. Well, travel time is irrelevant, Sirius. They just got to send out more trucks. That's all. The travel time is irrelevant. You can literally make a supply chain of trucks going to certain areas. That's what the game automatically does. And we're nowhere near max capacity. Nothing is going near max capacity for this garbage depot for a long time. There's 42 recycling centers. As long as they have a quick way to get there, man. Like, if there's 3 or 4 trash over here, like one pops up, it'll dispatch one truck. And then another one pops up, it'll dispatch another truck. First truck will get here. Second truck will be halfway. And then another one pops up, and then the other one goes. It just creates a supply loop. As long as your roads don't clog up, you can have garbage depots 20, 30 miles away. It's not a big deal. I figured that one out from Epcot, believe it or not. But yeah, fellas, I want to keep playing Tarkov. I'm not going to let that freaking weasel influence my damn decisions. And with that regard, I kind of still want to play Hearts, dude. We have that awesome offensive with Hearts that's going to slap Germany. Really want to finish it. You know? That would be fun. Disney creates a lot of garbage. Got it. Nice. It's not a combat game, Brimo. It's not like Kharkov is. Never mind. Look, I'm gonna play it. We'll test the waters. We won't know until we try. Okie dokie. I trust this chat to stay civil. They'll be fine. I just don't like Tarkov either, so it's totally killed your interest. It's not about you, woman. Jeez. You're not part of this equation here, Mr. Cowboy. Everything is about me. Bruh moment. Hey, what's up, Merkers? How you doing? Oh, dude. This is actually working really nice. Oop, some of the trees are in the pollution footprint. Don't want that. Can't show that it's messing up nature. Gotta build the trees around it. There's better games you have to play on. Because I want to. Yeah. Pretty much it. Because I want to play. Why are flights to Salt Lake City so expensive? I can fly to LA for 800 euros with check bags, and there's barely any flights to Salt Lake City under 1,000, even though it's a shorter flight. Smaller airport? Maybe? I don't know. Why such a big road loop there? Because I didn't really have Merkers, I wanted to leave this area for more city. I wanted to expand the city this way. So I didn't want to have this huge ramp that went over here. So what this does is, this is the ramp that allows the trucks to go from this highway to this highway here, going that way. So because I didn't want it to be like this, because I want to build over here, I squished it and I made it loop around. They create materials, kiosk. Yep. Would it be smart to put a train station downstream of that recycling area? Why do you think I ran the tracks out here? Oh, yeah. I ran train tracks out here for this reason. Now, I know they're over there. It's not downstream from the recycling area, but... yeah, I'll figure out a way to put a loop in, and then I want to put a oil refinery over here as well. Trains can transport garbage? No, they transport raw materials. A lot of people don't know the recycling centers make raw materials, guys. Lumber, ore, oil. See? And they can either export it, which is why a train terminal would be good here, or they give it to your industry. Now what I want to do is put an oil refining area over here. I want to put an oil refining area over here, and then what I want to do is put a loop right here so the trucks can... I don't know about making a road that just connects right there. I've had bad experiences with that in the past in merging right here. But if I can make a turnaround, you know, they can all come out of here, turn around, go to the oil terminal, and then come back and then leave. But yeah, that project is all finished up, which means we can start working back over here. What are those 4 stars for? There's an oil company here. Johnson Petrochemicals. Yeah, we're refining oil. Alright, Karen. Have fun. I'm sorry, guys. I'm yawning like crazy, dudes. I need more water, probably. I think it's the clouds. I'm in the same boat. The SS yawns a lot. Okay. So, I really want to move Johnson Petrochemicals, but I'm not sure where we should move it to just yet. I mean, I could probably get away with putting it over here. And we could probably even get away with putting a turnaround right here. Something like this. No, I don't like that. That's... There we go. And then what we could do is... I can't put the thing there. Yeah, see? Yes, I can. Alright, cool. That's basically the turning lane for that. There we go. Most excellent. You know what? That might be okay just like that because of the... I mean, it's not like this road sees a lot of traffic. It does, but it's not like jammed. And they should automatically prioritize the left lane. Yeah, there you go. The reason why I wanted to put that like all the way down there is because if I put the turnaround right here, if we put it right there, it's going... This is going to cause merging problems with the trucks that are trying to get into here. You know what I mean? So I don't necessarily want to do that. But then again, if I put the turnaround down here, if we put it down here, guys, and we start, you know, pumping to the oil area and whatnot, it might not end up to... This might get jammed up with traffic. But then again, I have traffic doing a turnaround over here, and it doesn't jam up the area too much, so... Sorry, I hate it when the roads clip over each other like that. Does this garbage expressway have a name yet? Yes. I think we should call this... You ever notice how, like, islands in cities like this are usually called, like, something like Deer Island or Rock Island or Tree Island or something? You know, we should call this Rock Island. Rock Island. Rock Island Highway. There we go. Because this island has a bunch of rocks on it. Rock Island. You rock. Chevy Island. No. We built this island on rock and roll. Okay. It does look good though. Do be looking good like that. Nice go. Okay. Not bad. What a train wreck of an interchange this is. Rock Island needs an outdoor concert venue. Have you ever thought of making an EU style city for your next project? Balaxy, I honestly haven't, because I've never been to an EU city, and I don't really know how to do it, to be honest with you. Like, that's the honest truth. That's the reason why I never done it, because I don't know how to. I don't know what it would look like. I wouldn't know how to do it correctly. I know how to make American cities. Or North American cities, I should say. In America, yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess Toothless, yeah. Guys, I've never tried to make a city like Boston, to be honest with you. Never done it. I've always tried to make cities like not like mine. I use my city as a manual for how not to make them. I mean, it's the truth. Is that why you're reluctant to use tunnels? I'm reluctant to use tunnels because tunnels are expensive. It's a good way to screw your operating budget. But then again, these things that I'm building are expensive too. We might have to start doing tunnels just because... a bicycle town like Amsterdam would be fun. Yeah, maybe. I think if I was going to do something like that, I'd probably end up building something like Copenhagen or something. Well, Copenhagen or Kiel, Germany, or Rotterdam or something like that. Didn't Edgecott have a lot of tunnels? Yeah. Yeah, it did. Any idea where you would put a sports stadium here? Probably over here. Yeah, probably in this area. This area still, this highway still needs to be redone. The reason why this is all bridge is because there used to be all water right here. I filled it in. There was a huge hill right here, and then there was the river kind of went like here, like this, and I filled it all in. I leveled this hill and filled it in for more city area. Put it in the worst possible area, like most cities. The worst possible area would be like right here. That would be terrible for it. Like, terrible. That would, yeah, that would really suck. Do it, you won't.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Hey, Divine, 29-month resub. Thanks, buddy. If I really want to make this look more like Seattle, we got to pack it in more. But Seattle's stadium's right here. It's where the Mariners play. It's where the Seahawks play. Oh God, make it stop. Climate Pledge Arena is by the Space Needle? What the hell's Climate Pledge Arena? What is that? Who plays there? Oh, look at all this fun stuff in here. The Kraken. Oh, yeah, yeah. Where's that? Is that the stadium right there? That's gotta be it. Used to be the Sonics. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta pack this sucker in more. We ain't packed in enough. Basically gotta go grids right to the edge. Alright, let's start doing that. How much would those houses near the bridge in Seattle go for? Everything is expensive. Everything that you're seeing right here is expensive. I'm not sure if it's Boston expensive or more. I'm gonna guess more. But yeah, Seattle is expensive, from what I understand. Yeah, probably more. Alright, let's build a new district in here. We must kill all of the shrubbery! Alright, there we go. What are we looking at here? Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, what district should we make this one look like? I'm thinking something kind of like this. A lot of docks. Yeah, we could make it look like this area right here. I don't know what this area is called, but it's cool. Seaplanes do land in here. There's a seaplane runway, which is pretty neat. Okay, so let me just pick up some reference here. Okay. Alright. Here's some pics of the Artemis 3 barrel segments. Oh, sweet. That's the LOX tank barrel segments, yeah? Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what you said. Alright, cool. That's cool, Novus. I'm, like, super hype on it. What I'm not hype is that stupid Senate committee meeting today. I really don't want to discuss that. Like, at all. But, yeah, either way, really cool. Alright, we're gonna move the Oriental restaurant over here.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
"32 months from Lake Lewis." I didn't really ask for one, Cozy, but alright. Much too steep. Too steep of a grade. So. Not better. I'm just using reference. I'm just using reference from the Pacific Northwest, dude. This whole city's supposed to be PNW inspired. It's supposed to kind of resemble Portland or Seattle or Tacoma or Bremerton or something like that. It's supposed to kind of look like it, but also it's my own design. Yeah. I bet you're so pissed about the AN-225. What about it? It's fine, Ivan. Look. I have this tweet up for this exact reason. Satellite picture from yesterday. It's fine. See the tail? She's alright. I mean, we have to kind of wait and see, but I think it's alright. I don't think it's destroyed. If it was, that hangar would be a lot more screwed up than it is. I think the paint's a little burnt from where the fuel truck got blown up right next to it, but I think it's alright. Serious. I think it's fine. Gotta expand the pipes. So I'm just gonna try to start filling in stuff here. It'll be the first new houses I've zoned in quite a while. What's going on over here? Cops? Oh, no police station up here. Well, that's changed now. What about fire? There's no fire station up here either. Damn. Alright, well, that's different. Fix that. Got him. Listen to all those upvotes. You hear that? Ding, 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 ding. Updates everywhere. Look, if you increase the land value, the houses start upvoting. Bing, 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 bing. Look at all the upvotes. We're going to be covering today's launch in an hour. Rob, what do you think? What do you think, dude? Think I'm not going to cover the launch in an hour? Bro, of course we're covering the launch in an hour, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No? No? Oh, that boy ain't right. I tell you what. Do I look like I know what a rocket launch is? All I want is a picture of a gosh dang hot dog. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? Nope, no rocket launches. All I do is this is now a Rule 8 stream. This is now discussing your hot takes about the war that you know nothing about stream. How about we do that now? Would you guys rather do that? It's Jiff. I said stop talking about a war, okay? How about we just have a stream that gets like 6,000 viewers where I weigh in and make hot takes that are blatantly unresearched and disregard facts and use that as my opinion. Should we do that? I think that would be great. That would be a great thing to do for the stream. Nope. All about them propane and propane accessories. Indeed, boy, I tell you what. Should we talk about your taxes then? Why do you want to talk about my taxes? I freaking spent all night working on stuff like that. I worked on mortgage stuff last night. I didn't work on taxes. Mortgage. Because I want a house, boy. I tell you what, I'm getting sick of living in this dang apartment. I'm getting sick of storing my cars everywhere. I want to buy a house, dude, so we can get those damn auto streams off the ground. Now that's something that I want to do. Can you imagine? Start doing low buck builds because I have a freaking mortgage, and I just need a garage, man. Storm our house. Just buy a house, Fivehead. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it, bros. I'm working on it. Whoa. 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 From it to the street with a heartbeat. The revolution, the perfect wave surrounds me. My old house goes up for sale Thursday. Good luck. Good luck out there. I'm not worried. I mean, it's going to be a lot of cash, but hey, it's all right. House. If I get house with garage, auto streams go into full overdrive, dude. Can you imagine? Like, dude, if that's the case, like, I could have my streaming setup. I could put the studio in the garage, right? And then, you know, I don't need to worry about heating the garage. The freaking computers are going to do that. Computers will heat the damn garage, right? So all I got to do is insulate that sucker, right? And then, like, I could be like, oh, for early hours, let's rebuild this. And then, you know, instantly be able to just move over to Space News. Like, Space News, truck, Space News, truck. Oh, it's after hours, guys. You want to do some work on the truck? I don't need to worry about making noise in the middle of the night because I live in a house. The only thing I don't have to worry about is not waking up Bremo. The audio would suck, though. No, it wouldn't. What are you talking about? We can make Jarvis. Yeah, dude, some damn echo? Oh. I'm not worried about that. I ain't worried about that, boy. I tell you what, that boy ain't right, boy. PTZ cameras, dude, we could do the whole thing, drummer. It would be really freaking cool. Well, that boy ain't right, I tell you what. Forgot to put a footpath in. Do you think I know? Do you think I know what a family home is? You, Firework? Probably not. Maybe we get a spot dog helper. Ugh. Yeah, maybe. That is a very steep road.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Too steep. Wow. Alright. No, Zazef, I haven't. Happy Taco Thursday. Alright, give me some boat stuff. What do we have for boat things? We have a ferry pier. Where's the Sunset Harbor stuff? Tours, taxi, public transportation hubs, the airport area. Nah. So I see a lot of docks and stuff. We should see if we can put more of this stuff in here. That's the same thing. Man, I love the move it tool. There we go. The dock doesn't have water. Okay. Guys, the dock doesn't have water. We gotta do something. Okay. Oh, hey, come back here. Try not to catch any fish on the way through the parking lot. Hey. Hey, get back here. Potable water, my river's polluted. My river is not polluted. We are upstream from the industry. If anything, we're polluting them. Wrecked. Huh. Relaxation pool. Nice. Ah, yes. Here we go. Yeah, baby. We need stuff like this. That. Have you done space news today? No. Do I want to do space news today, lols? No. No. Worst dock ever. Maybe we should, like, lower the road. Serious tidal force is at work. You're a tidal force. It's the dam. The dam is creating tides and current events. We might need to... Oh, I done goofed. Okay, so, yeah, maybe everything should just, like, go up just a little bit. So, It's not gone well, mates. It's not gone well. It's not gone well, mates. There. No tears now, only dreams. Trying to put as many, like, pier-esque things in there as I can. It's all right. It's fine. Got a nice view. Look at that. It's a nice view of the city.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Is there a boardwalk in Seattle? Yeah, I think so. We rocked the boat a little bit by band humor. Putting some of this stuff in here. Yeah, there's piers freaking everywhere, dude. All kinds of stuff. So, this looks like this was a shipyard at one point. Looks like it still is. They're building something right there. Got a couple of floating dry docks, so this is some kind of shipyard. Yeah, float planes. Yeah, this is a runway for seaplanes. I know that. I saw one land here one time. Where do they go? That's the thing. See, I wish we could just have like a boating pier like this. I mean, I'm sure there's something in the workshop. I have shipyard parts from another asset pack if we want to use that. The planes pull in right where I stopped? Oh. I don't see any. But, yeah, just because I see it doesn't mean they're not... I don't see it doesn't mean it's not there. What's the connecting flight? Damage, if you don't mind me asking. Like, oh, there's one. Oh, there's two. There they are. 1, 2, and 3, right there. There's your seaplanes. Cool. That's really neat. They fly right by. That's pretty neat, dude. It's a cool city, man. It really is. It's a really cool place. I've only been once. Anyway, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Okay. There we go. Should have leveled some of it out. I didn't like the length of that. It went in one cell too long. Right there. There we go. And then I'm gonna need another road over here. Those float planes are usually flying in from Vancouver. Kenmore Air is a hub on the northern tip of Lake Washington. You want to see their operation? Oh, no, I'm good. I believe you. That's cool. Just getting ready to build out an area pretty much in mass here. Alright, so... let's go up here like that. Alright, and then... I don't think that came in right. It didn't. The cells are all screwed up. Because you have to offset it one cell to get the spacing right. There we go. Excellent. Alright, so now, here's what we do. Are these long blocks right here? Yep. Long blocks for the most part. Okay, cool. 2 by 1. Go over one like that. That down there like that. That down there like that. Slightly imperfect on this side, but that's okay. It's not a problem. See last, dude. Okay. All right, we'll switch over to launch coverage now. We have the Ghost T launch here from ULA. We'll keep going with this probably tomorrow. Or something. I don't know if we'll do it tomorrow. We'll figure it out. Okay, I'm gonna take 5. I'm gonna grab some coffee and we'll get the ghost coverage up.